Hello friends out in YouTube land, Asenva here for a tag video. Today's tag video comes to us from TeenyTinkers. Feel free to check out their channel. I have it in the description bar down below. And it is the highs and lows tag. That was my foot popping. Let's go ahead and start. Number 1, what doll is on the highest on your grail list? So this is a really tricky one right now because I don't need any dolls. Oh, but yes, I do actually have a doll that I am currently stalking right now, which is the Smart Doll AG. Yeah, a lot of people say that coming in March here that he tends to release some of the boy sculpts at that point, and I am hoping it's more towards the end of March, not the beginning of March, because I have to convince my husband to somehow, fork over $600. Number 2, what is the highest and lowest moment you've had in the hobby? I think the lowest moment, I'll start off with that one first because, the negatives suck. But I would say my lowest point was when I was on hiatus. I was on hiatus for a while actually. I had just had my baby and I was busy being a mom, and then actually I took a couple hiatuses. A couple of them from when I was transitioning from houses or from other lifestyle things that were happening. But yeah, I think that was my lowest point. I felt real sad because I really didn't spend a lot of time with my dolls, and I really didn't do too much in the hobby in general or in the community. And it was like a part of my life was missing. Now, the highest. Because I've been in this hobby, I have met so many people and I have made so many great friends as well, and I think that's the highest point for me. I have also had the opportunity to meet Danny Shu in person, and at the time, I was a poor, I don't have money to drop just willy-nilly. But yeah, he was actually selling some of his dolls. I went to Anime Expo, and yeah, I took a picture with him, total fangirl moment, and dressed in cosplay. So that's always fun to get to look back at those pictures, and you're just like, man, why couldn't I have been dressed normally? Also, another cool thing, I did get to meet the creator for one of the sculptors for Ring Doll, and that was really cool too. And I got to do an interview for him as well, which is actually here on my channel. And yeah, that was really cool too. So it was neat to be able to meet these really monumental people that are in the hobby. So those are my highs and lows. Also, really quick, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to like. Number 3, what is the highest number of dolls you would consider having? It used to be 3. Because it was just supposed to be those 3 right there, and then, just life happened and it exploded and started working with the Junkie Spot. Shout out to Junkie Spot. And yeah, just my collection has increased. I really don't know if I'd put a number on it. I think maybe once it gets to the point where I have enough dolls to fill it from shelf from one side of the room to the other side of the room, I think that probably is, I need to talk to somebody. Number 4, what is the highest and lowest quality non-doll purchase you've made? It probably has to be clothes. I buy a lot of clothing for my dolls, and I think it varies depending on where you get your clothes from. Let me see if I can pull them out. Okay, but really, is this low quality though? Because this is exceptional. I bought this set of Barbie clothes, but I was intending it for my OSDs, and a lot of the clothing that came is not the greatest, I'll tell you that. And this is one of the many beautiful examples here. Yes, that says California. I don't know. But the whole set, I mean, it came with like a bajillion shirts and a bajillion shorts and some accessories, and it was only like $13. So it definitely was like, I understood that it wasn't going to be the best quality in the world. But yeah, that's probably the lowest. And like I said, it was only $13 or something ridiculous like that for like a whole batch of clothes. Highest, on the other hand, has to be this sweet jacket that I nabbed from the secondhand market. I can't even remember how much I paid for it. And I don't even think it was even that much. I want to say it was probably like 15 or something like that for the jacket, maybe 20. I don't remember. But I mean, I love this jacket to pieces. It just really brings out his character so much as like this like punky little like, you know, I'm in a band type guy. Mom, it's not a phase. Like, I seriously love this jacket to pieces, and it's great quality. I don't even know if it's like name brand or something. Like, I have no idea, but it's exquisite, and it has zippers and buckles and everything, and it's beautiful. I love this jacket. But if you do want to talk price, like expensive, the most expensive that I purchased for these uniform sets off of Dolmore, I think they were like $70 or something. And it came with a shirt, a skirt, a sweater with the emblem on it, and a tie, I think socks. And I bought it twice because I bought it for her and I bought it for Kai, and I was supposed to buy it for Tre, and I just haven't gotten around to buying that. You know, it was $70 just to toss around. Number 5, how do you feel about dolls lowering in value? I don't know. It's real hard because initially, like, when I first joined, like, I really thought of them as investments. I was like, oh, you know, and then like one day, like, if I don't want them anymore, I'll just sell them. And it's kind of like, well, now there's so many factors that play into it when you resell a doll. How long you've had it, is there any damage, etc, etc, etc. And similar to like owning a car, it's like the same thing. It kind of, unless it's like a super duper like rare doll, like I feel like it kind of does lose its value over time sometimes, depending on the condition that it's in. And I'd say a lot of mine, I mean, they're already reaching, you know, their 10-year mark. And so, you know, their color isn't, you know, the original color it used to be. It's not like banana yellow, but it's definitely not the same. And then, of course, after me just handling them and owning them and then moving like 3 or 4 times, some of them have, you know, like little things here and there that you can see. So, I don't know. I think it kind of stinks, but at the same time, I think you could still turn around and sell your dolls, like even if you had them for a while. I just don't know how much you'll get, and that does make me sad. Number 6, what's the highest and lowest amount of time per week you spend on your hobby? A lot more now, because I used to not. I've been actually dedicating more time than I used to since the hiatus that I've been on. I dedicate 2 days specifically for BJDs. So I'll do the Tuesdays, I do my Dolly Talk Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Central Time. Feel free to check it out. I stream here on YouTube, and that's for about like an hour. And then on Thursdays, I do like article writing and stuff, and that takes time too. And then all throughout the week, sprinkled in, like I'll do TikTok videos, or I'll do Instagram posts, or I'm working on articles for my blog, which is bjdlife.com. So yeah, I feel like collectively I probably do spend a good amount of time on it. It's just I have to do it in the wee hours of the night because I am a mom, and so I have to make sure that she's taken care of course. She comes first. Number 7, what's your highest and lowest skill in the hobby? Highest skill, I would say, is face-ups. Over time, I feel like I've gotten better at them. That's Kai. This is Ichigo. And then, of course, my flavor of the month right now, which is Eli. I'm liking his face-up. Now, if you want to talk about my lows, it would be making doll clothes. I love making cosplays for me and my husband, but when it comes to making doll clothes, I don't know why I have zero patience, zero tolerance. Half of my stuff ends up being just hot glued together, or I'm hecka lazy. This was one of my first things that I sewed, and it was a pair of pants, and God help me, I tried to tie it, and I don't know why I didn't use just normal string. I ended up using this, I don't even know what kind of string this is, but I don't know what to tell you. This is a hot mess. It's not even like it's not even like evenly lined like at the bottom. But you know, I like to keep my stuff and, you know, laugh at it every now and then just to remind myself that, hey, you can't make doll clothes and that's okay. You can buy it. Number 8. Who is your tallest, highest doll and your smallest or lowest doll? I think my tallest ones are these guys here, which I think they're like 58 centimeters or something. I honestly don't know off the top of my head, but I know they're my tallest SDs that I have. I was gonna say maybe my Hujo Amy. I don't know if you can see her back there, right there. That one there, but I stood my boy next to her and he was taller than her, so. Smallest would be this girl right here. She is bite size. I think she's like 15 centimeters or something like that. Honestly, I have even smaller than her. I have an 11 centimeter Obitsu, but it's in storage. I actually have some of my dolls that's still in storage, unfortunately. But yeah, currently right now she is the smallest. Side by side, you can see that. Highest, lowest. And excuse the ugly wig. And that was it. I know this video was kind of like but I wanted to make sure I got something out for you guys this week. As always, I hope you guys have a dolly-tastic day, and I will be linking the tag video in the description bar down below. And I'll see you guys in another video soon. Bye!